Episode 9.
Epic trip to Tasmania and run into problems.
Ryan stuck at the bottom of the range. I'm at the top of the range. Major spinner in the works.
After problem.
That's what's left of the Blaine Five.
After problem.
We have a 300-ton problem here in Melbourne. If we lift this boat, might know 20 grand there.
An emotional debut for the boss's painstakingly restored Mac.
The most important category to me would be the best Mac category.
Dedicated to the man who made him a mega trucker.
If the breaker could take that trophy away, that would just be icing on the cake.
But one wrong turn, and it could all end in tears.
It's a race against the clock. It would break my heart not being able to be judged. That would not be cool.
Heavy haulage is a tough and uncompromising industry, especially for the equipment. Despite this, boss John Kelly is obsessed with having the best-looking fleet in Australia.
People look at me and just think, what is this guy doing spending these hundreds of thousands of dollars on these trucks? And we send them out in some of the hardest countries in the world. Maybe being the richest bloke in the graveyard, you can go out there looking good and have a bit of fun, or you can just be a miser and drive white trucks. As far as I'm concerned, fridges and washing machines come in white.
Spending millions pimping his trucks obviously gives John the right to show them off.
We've actually been invited to a truck show in Casino, which is northern New South Wales.
Casino, Australia?
We're keen to take a couple of trucks down.
Casino, Australia. That seems interesting.
About 3 or 4 trucks down there, and a few more of the boys are being keen to come down. So we're actually taking 9 trucks down. I don't think Casino's going to know what's here.
John will drop 70 grand showing off his fleet at the truck show, but his hopes are riding on one very special rig.
The breaker, which is a new Mac V8 line that we've just painstakingly restored, is dedicated to my late grandfather, old Frank Smilin Island, who was a massive inspiration in my life, and he had these trucks and they were like brand new. I cut my teeth on one of these old V8 lines back in the day, and as soon as I seen it, I thought it was too good to put to work. That's a truck that's very, very close to my heart. Brings back a lot of good memories of when I first started out in trucking. There's 36 individual trophy categories. The most important category to me would be the best Mac category. If the breaker could take that trophy away, that would just be icing on the cake.
So you got
Showing off is one thing.
9 trucks.
John's still got a business to run. He's entrusted young gun Ryan and veteran Mark to haul 2 giant diesel locomotives with a combined weight of 130.
Actual trains.
The first job, we're doing
What
the
you
test
doing,
run.
you son of a bitch?
Very, very safety conscious. So it's a big deal to show that we can perform.
This trail weighs a whopping 65 tonne. That's why you wear a hard hat, wear your flick of gear, and you're going to be cautious.
The mission is to haul the locomotives 2,200 kilometres from Brisbane to Tasmania. Ryan and Mark have 4 days to reach Melbourne, where they're booked on a supersized ferry to cross the Bass Strait. If they miss the deadline, it will cost John tens of thousands of dollars waiting for new permits and the next crossing.
We can't afford it. Just a bit of a no-no, really.
What's this asshole doing? That yours?
Yeah, my asshole.
If a load this heavy is even slightly off-centre, it can shift or even roll with catastrophic results.
Anything you move in heavy haulage, the whole art is how you put it on. And it's critical that you get that right. Once we leave here, there's no cranes on the side of the road.
Charlie's chain trading could be deadly. So being 65 tonne, you know, probably needs that chains, but off a 12 chain, this was good for about 120 tonne there. Better be safe and sorry.
I'm hoping that Mark can lend a bit of his experience to Ryan. We've got some big things in mind for Ryan, and this will be a great test for him.
How you looking, Ryan? Right up.
Sounded drill sergeant. Left, right, left.
After 6 long hours, the 2 locos are lashed and loaded. The mega truckers now have 4 days to make Tasmania without delays.
They should make it easily.
4 days to Tasmania.
Turns into a nightmare once you have some issues.
4 days to Tasmania. Wow.
John has assembled his truck show team and they're ready to roll.
No, it's got a cheap exercise.
You're taking the gold. You're taking the gold one too.
In fact, we're parking quite a few trucks up over the weekend. We've got other work on as well. It's probably costing me 70 grand to take these trucks down there, but you know, it's all about having a bit of fun.
Heading to only doing 186 kilometers. That's not bad. It's like 70. That's like what? Over 100 miles. 120 miles from headquarters.
I don't think there'd be 9 cooler trucks in the nation.
The guys love it. Absolutely love it. Thundering down that range as part of that convoy. They just got a saddle.
On the locomotive's move, drivers
That's a lot of 20,000 kilometers. Wow.
but that means
Over 20,000 kilometers.
that's claimed to many a mega trucker.
This is QR National, and the first major obstacle we'll have during the course of this afternoon will be Toowoomba Range.
Ooh.
That range to bite you in the arse.
It's 20 grueling kilometres uphill with a 10% gradient. So this leg of the move requires extra horsepower. A muscle truck attached to their own big rig. It should add enough grunt to get them safely to the top. The plan is simple. Haul Mark's truck up first, then do the same for Ryan. Once at the top, the driver should have a clear run south, away from the major cities, until Melbourne. Phase 1 goes to plan. But just as Mark makes it, there's chaos.
I've been pulled up the top, and now there's another heavy vehicle that's broken down halfway up. So Ryan's stuck at the bottom of the range. I'm at the top of the range. It's thrown a major spanner in the works and not good.
One of our competitors dropped the gearbox and shut the whole range down to any oversized traffic.
Then the day goes from bad to worse.
The pull truck that brought me up has blown a radiator hose, and before he can go back down and get Ryan, he's going to have to go and get that repaired.
No pull truck. Ryan stranded and a ferry to catch. The mega trucker's trip is in tatters. It's taken 3 hours to get the pull truck back in business.
Down the range. Think they broke it down one. Yeah, one broke it down truck. This is what happens. Causes dramas for hours on this range.
Before he can rescue Ryan, Pete the puller must clear this 165-ton crane. To do that, he's called in a second pull truck.
Oh, they can't pull it. 2 tow trucks to pull a big old crane.
But they still can't budge the mammoth load. Then Pete has an idea. Increasing the weight at the rear of the yellow pull truck should give it more traction, allowing the tyres to get a firmer grip on the road.
If this doesn't work, we'll bring another truck down.
Now for the horsepower to do the work. Or not. Finally, it works. After 6 hours, the breakdown is cleared. But it's not quick enough for Ryan.
It's getting too late, it's getting too dark. So that. Yeah, I'll let him know. I've got the range tomorrow morning. To the pub. Willie Joe.
To the pub.
160 kilometres south, John and his truck show team hit the town.
Casino Australia.
There's a mini truck show before we even start.
I'll have a share of saddle up and go out for the night.
The boys have got some plans on partying on longer than the hours, but you know, polishing comes hard when you've been on the booze all night.
We'll have wins and trophies tonight.
I think the fact that John's just done up the bogey line, I think that'll go well.
Will that one peacefully? It's if it works.
I think we're in for a good chance tomorrow, but the boys are out the blocks pretty quickly here tonight. I think Dave Pacino is one of those 10th beer. So plan for the morning is to get these guys' sorry asses out of bed, get these trucks looking to their best potential, and hopefully we're on a course to be reckoned with tomorrow.
I'm not getting. Nope, I don't drink.
It is quarter to 4.
It's
On the locomotives move, Mega Trucker Ryan is 15 hours behind schedule. He's got just 2 days to be on a ferry 1,500 kilometres away in Melbourne.
3 months has been booked in, so we've got to get in there and get on time. Right, finally.
The full truck drags him 20 kilometres up the Toowoomba Range.
But depends the ball on the job, we haven't got an issue. So he knows his shit up that hill, or anything knows every metre by half. No issues. Well done. Rock and roll. Objective of the day is to catch Mark ASAP. But we got some off, mate.
300 kilometres to the south, Mark decides to wait for Ryan. It's a risk. Missing the ferry to Tasmania could cost boss John tens of thousands of dollars. When Ryan catches up, it proves a good call.
Ryan's blown a tyre on the inside. Done a good job on it. When I was young, I used to fight him off with my teeth. Have a bit of a play in the mud and the blood and the dirt and the grease. That's what's left of a blown tyre. Just going to have to drop it into straight gear, huh? That's one of the greatest.
What is with them wearing flip flops?
Looking for an escaped gorilla. The result is now that today we're out behind schedule. We have a boat to catch in Melbourne. Basically, we're up against it.
The morning after, the night before.
Junk show.
Yeah, they're all up, all fine. Yeah, they're all up. She was a bit of a show in there last night, yeah, that's for sure. Pretty wounded today, I tell you. Yeah.
The Casino Truck Show kicks off with a massive parade through town. So the plan is to get up bright and early, basically get in the parade, ready to roll out through Casino.
The drivers aren't the only ones struggling to get going.
Jumped in the breaker to get us started. And traditionally, a truck has an electric start, like in your car, whereas an old Mack uses air propulsion like a starter.
Unfortunately, all the money you put in fixing that truck, we've still got an air leak.
No air, no start.
So I went from your bag of tricks.
I wish I don't know what there were sandals for.
Some air hose and everything together and picked her in the gas.
We fire the old trusty gold digger up. The gold digger gives the breaker CPR. We're back in action.
What's that for day again? Ever with a hangover?
We were flying line. We didn't know whether we were going to be 18.
Oh, KFC.
Pretty embarrassing.
In Australia.
15 truck show and we were in 10. We didn't know if 3 people were going to line the streets.
Wow, a lot of people line the streets.
We've rolled out. There's over 100 trucks here. And there's over 5, 6, 700 people lining the streets.
Wow.
Absolutely amazing. Pretty proud moment then driving down the street, seeing everyone sort of wave and we're tooting our horns. You know, much money in the bank as you like. You can, nothing beats the feeling of driving through a convoy looking cool.
HHA.
Straight after the convoy, we've got to go into the main arena and assemble these trucks ready for judging. Bit of spanner in the works. One of the boys has taken a wrong turn. Next thing you know, we're in the back streets, don't know where we are. And this is a small country town. We can move 500 tonne across Australia, no dramas, and we can't find the field for the frickin' truck show. It's now the race against the clock to make sure we get the entry forms in for the judging. It'd break my heart coming all this way and not being able to be judged. That would not be cool.
780 kilometres south, it's a 4:30 a.m. start for Mark and Ryan. The breakdown and the burst tyre have left them hours behind schedule.
Stand back. Come on, it's daylight. We've got to go.
Yeah.
Get up.
No.
Time to go.
Leave the beauty sleep. Doesn't work.
Miles to make. So you need to get your ass out of bed.
Their ferry leaves Melbourne in 14 hours. Ahead is an anxious 800-kilometre drive.
We're about 100 k's behind where we wanted to be. Nothing at all can go wrong today. Not one thing.
journey takes them through half of New South Wales and into Victoria.
Victoria.
It's a relief when Melbourne's skyline finally comes into view.
We've got about 2 hours up our sleeve. It'll take us about another hour to get over to the wharf area. I've been assured by my good boss in Brisbane that it's daylight saving down here, so we've had an extra hour up our sleeve. I don't know how they figured that.
Wow, you got an extra hour, so that's good.
Just going to go and see the shipping company now and get all our paperwork fixed up.
The ferry to Tasmania leaves in less than 1 hour. But it looks like Ryan and Mark's journey could be coming to an end right here.
We'll just give John a call and put him in the loop as to what's going on. I dare say he's not going to be very happy, but we'll do our best.
John Kelly.
Yeah, John, Mark, mate, how you doing?
How you going?
Good. Mate, we have a 300-ton problem here on the wharf in Melbourne.
Right.
Apparently there is no booking for the shipping today.
How the f*** that up? You go talk to the operations people down there at the wharf, and you tell us if we miss this f***ing boat, mate, they're on 20 grand an hour.
Okay. No problem.
You sort it out. I don't want to know about it. Bring me back when you get it sorted.
Righto, mate. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Okay. There's no paperwork. There's no manifest. There's no conduct for us to go on the ship. We need to go and get something sorted out, and sort it out pretty quick.
Mark's a big boy. He's over 21. I'm sure he can sort it out.
15 minutes later, Mark has an answer.
To the shipping company's credit and our shipping agent in Tasmania, to their credit, they've made a bit of room for us. So we'll just get these wharfies to move a fair bit of stuff around now in the back of the ship to get us on. Let's go to Tasmania.
After 10 hours crossing Bass Strait, the mega truck is
50 kilometers to go. That's not bad.
Marathon move through 3 states.
It's only 30 miles.
To deliver the locos, there's one final inspection.
So the boys are going to deal with a whole new set of authorities, the Tasmanian Road Authority.
We're just making sure that we're within the guidelines. Okay.
The authorities in Tasmania are really strict on our widths, on our lengths, on our heights. They're just like using small loads down there.
If the trouble could be here for some time until we get it sorted.
But the loads aren't the problem. It's the yellow and red warning signs. The trailers have them, the prime movers don't.
You don't need them in any other state of Australia. It's not like we go to Tasmania every week.
They had bloody police escorts from, Western Australia, Northern Territory, South Australia, whatever. No one's ever said a word to me.
So they fined the boys a whole $60 per truck for something as trivial as that.
Let's go down and unload. Get these bloody things off.
Since the truck's on stripes, they got behind.
John and the team finally find their way to the truck show.
We literally pull in with 3 minutes to spare, park the trucks up. It's a race against the clock to make sure we get the entry forms in and all our trucks are in for the judging. We've got the judgment forms in by the skin of our nose. It's about then we've had a look around and realised there's over 100 trucks here. And there's some pretty cool trucks amongst them.
Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty.
Pretty good run for our money. And I'm thinking, it's a pretty big job cleaning 3 or 4 of these trucks, but it's a stupid big job trying to clean 9 of them to get it up to that standard. So I'm sort of half regretting bringing 9 trucks down. The boys are massively under the pump to make sure these trucks get absolutely pimped out to the max. The judges have been very, very thorough, and I'm thinking, I hope we're ticking all the boxes, and I hope we've done our homework, and I hope the boys have had the polishing rag out in the right spot, so pressure's on.
If you get one truck, it's good enough, right? Have one truck and have it done.
And I started announcing the categories for all the trophies. Going to the official part of the afternoon. Best steel tray, heavy haulage, top touch to lead, number 19, heavy haulage, number 14 from heavy haulage, and number 13 from heavy haulage. We're winning a couple of categories, but I'm hanging out in that best Mac category. Today it's just all about the breaker. That's all I'm thinking about. And it's clear to me the Mongrels are keeping the best Mac till last. They must know that I'm champion of the bit.
Even Gold Digger has it.
After
31 kilometers.
Ryan and Mark are back on track. to deliver their 2 locomotives.
One of my biggest issues is actually going through Tasmania. I've never been through Tasmania before. Tasmania don't believe in big trailers.
Just about there, mate. Just down alongside this intersection down here.
Tasmania is well renowned for its tourism. It ain't built for heavy haulage.
We only have 5 or 6 inches on the front left-hand side of it, truck and dolly, and probably 2 inches on the back left side.
The infrastructure around where these guys have dropped these locos is very, very tight.
What happens if we mess it up? When we do major damage, we won't have a lot of rooms under here.
With lowered trailers,
Can't hear any creaking and banging back there, so hopefully.
the locomotives make it under the bridge with inches to spare.
Thanks, mate.
Finally, they make the delivery depot. Beset by breakdowns, burst tyres and delays, Ryan and Mark's 2,400-kilometre journey is over.
Hey, cool enough, will you? You wouldn't be going and working too hard.
The last task is to secure the locomotives for the final lift.
Get this out of the way and grab a couple of ginger beers tonight, I suppose, and put our hand out a bit.
Each of their rigs has burned through $15,000 worth of diesel to help Tasmania's railways keep on track.
You know, Mark and Ryan did a really good job. A simple run turned into a very hard run from the get-go.
Basically, the money shot right here.
They make quite up time, and Ryan's come away and has learned a lot from Mark's experience.
The section in there that doesn't want to play.
Once the logos are attached to their bogies,
Beautiful.
the job is officially over.
I think they deserve the ginger beer that they're due.
In Casino, John's trucks have won 8 trophies.
Wow.
Now, it's the moment of truth for the restored Mac he dedicated to his late grandfather.
All right, last but not least, best Mac. They announced best Mac category. There was a first and second prize. Second goes to number 17, Heavy Haulage Australia. Second prize went to the Lone Ranger. And I'm going, oh, what's got first? And that Lone Ranger, that's a pretty cool truck. Look, you're going to have a pretty special truck to beat that. And they announced first prize. First goes to number 11, Heavy Haulage Australia. And the breaker one, I was just sort of knocked me over with a feather. That was fantastic. I'd just like to say thanks to my guys for coming on. It's always good to get out amongst all you good people and have a bit of fun and show off. Thanks for your support and your kind comments, and keep on trucking. That weekend, I went out of my way to quarantine that truck and make sure I didn't go to work until I went to a truck show. You know, I'll smile. Oh, Frank, he'd never been to a truck show in his life. I think he was allergic to truck shows. He was allergic to chrome. To win those trophies and listen to the public about what they thought about that truck, you know, that's just amazing.
Next time on Mega Truckers.
Seen it.